Welcome to the Circle Time Studio. I'm Esther. I'm filming from my studio today because I've had a run of emergencies. I got a flat tire at a cemetery. You'll probably not hear the rest of that story. It's been a few days of just emergency after emergency. Luckily, everybody's safe. Everybody's fine. We all lived through them. Nothing was too crazy. But it illustrated for me in my life why it's important to have certain boundaries in place, things that I've practiced with kids and with other people around me, how to get through certain situations that require keeping your head, having things that you do on a routine basis, and ready to go. So when you say a certain thing, the people around you react the same way every time. I use catchphrases, which I call them catchphrases. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody except for me. It's something that I say almost every day, and there's a bit of a call and response, or there's a set expectation that they will do something like we usually do it. So there's never any argument. There's an understanding. When I say stop, everybody stops. If I say come back, they come back. If I say first time listening, everybody tunes into that very quickly because they know it's a very important thing to do in that moment. So those are things that I call catchphrases. Things like saying, how do you ask? Which usually implies that somebody needs to use their words and ask with the word please. Things like that. So I hope you enjoy my days upon days of emergent issues that came up in life and how we dealt with them. You do?
Yeah, you're the teacher.
Oh, yeah, I am your teacher. We are a little bit on the later side today. So here we go. Somebody needed to bring his blow up. Careful running into the street, sweetie. Good job.
I watched out for the car.
You did watch out for the cars coming. Good work. All right, in we go. Somebody had to bring his big yard blow up to show his friends. You're doing great, honey. You got blow up in the car. Can you put your seatbelt on with your backpack?
I think.
You can try. Okay.
Well, I just want to put it right here.
Awesome. I like that plan. I'm going to put mine right there too. Awesome. Ooh, did you buckle yourself in? Very nicely done.
Yeah.
Okay. Good work. Can you pull it real tight? Good. Yeah, good work. Alrighty. You wave? Here we go. It does take a lot of energy. Okay, there was a bit of an emergency at work. Nobody was hurt. Everything is probably fine. Had to do with some water, a lot of water. So we have relocated today, and it's really great in these times when everybody has to like listen and be on top of it and do something different that they're not used to doing. It's really great to have some things in place, like first time listening. That was a big one today. We are en route to a different location. So it's kind of like, ooh, it's a big adventure. We're working on first time listening and sticking together as a group to stay safe. We are. Yeah, we're going to go as soon as everybody's together. We're just waiting. Emergencies are just one of those things that when they happen, it's good practice for the next time. And some people, practice for emergencies. And every time maybe the toaster sets the alarm off, you practice evacuating the house. I don't know. It's something that I did as an in-home daycare. Legally, we had to do that. So it's a good thing to practice, and it's a good thing to practice knowing that there are times that people don't get to ask why. It's just time to listen because we need to stay safe. First thing, listen to your leader. First time listening. Now, if we didn't relocate today, how would we have known that the party car has a penguin on top of it now? I know, we're just learning things all day today. I think that we weren't the only ones who had an emergency today. Did you guys not have first time listening? Wow. Guys, this is why we do first time listening in an emergency. I think at this point we can just count ourselves lucky. We're doing great. We're just huffing it. That's all we're doing. Just doing a little evacuation. No biggie. We just learned a little lesson we wanted to share. Always look where you're going on a bicycle, otherwise you might land in somebody's flower bed. One of the things I absolutely love to do with kids is the slug bug game. So let's see if we can find some slug bugs. Nice stopping before you hit the car. I like it. Good looking out. Yellow. Who sees a yellow slug bug? Where? Really? You did? What? Yeah, you did it. In an emergency, it is always a good idea to forage when you can, where you can. I'm sitting here watching my kid forage for blackberries, because why not? And I know what blackberries are the yummiest, and the plumpest, and the juiciest. The dryish looking ones that may or may not have mold on them, I know which ones those are too, but why not let him decide? Maybe he likes those ones. I'm not going to tell him which ones to pick. He has learned that the red ones are not actually yummy, and he's trying to tell his friends. But I say, maybe they like them. Let them have them. Let them see if they like them or not. It's just sitting here enjoying a moment while the kids eat some blackberries. New rule, if the ice cream truck honks at you and your gaggle of children and then stops in the middle of an arterial to leer at you and try to get your kids to come over across a lane of traffic, you get to tell him to stop honking at you and move along. Thank you. Hi. Let's talk about donkeys for a minute. Talk about setting down boundaries. This is my friend. Easter, come say hi. Come here, what are we doing? We're picking blackberries today, because it turns out donkeys love blackberries. Oh, don't bite me. Don't bite me. Come here. It's right here. Good boy. So I get to hang out. Oh, there are wildfires 20 miles away. We just got a red alert about that. So the lighting is really weird. It's all orange. So we're ready for anything. Here's one, guys. Just heard what the evacuation process is. And gosh, do you see the ash falling from the sky? It's not a pretty look on a farm, but we just got the evacuation process update. We're gonna keep you guys safe. Do you wanna say hi? This is my friend Easter. He looks gruff and sullen, but he's actually a big sweetie. He just wants to be loved, huh? Do you just want to be loved? You're just a big boy who wants to be loved, huh? He's one of my best friends. And then there's James behind me. Say hi, Jamie. Say hi. Hi, James. I love you. I know. I love you too. Oh, good boy. They're a little bit scared, but calm. So that's good. Wildfires today. It's just been a week of emergencies. We're being ready for an emergency. Really good to have your boundaries in place as far as you gotta listen to me when it's time, huh, Bandito? Gotta listen when it's time to listen and get out of here if it's time to get out of here. I did not know donkeys liked blackberries. They probably shouldn't have many. They're probably a little bit sweet. Kirby, you don't want a blackberry? Are you sure? Okay. This is my friend Dominic over here. Dominic, what do you think? What do you think, buddy? What do you think of that? The other thing is, in the barn today, the news of the barn. Petey got to go to a little festival. He got to get out and socialize today. So Petey's gone. Man, don't take our friends away. Don't take our friends away. And not take us. Huh, Easter? What do you think about that? Do you want to go get another blackberry? You sweet face. You just want to be loved. Don't let everybody know my secrets, Esther. Who's stealing my gloves? Who's stealing my gloves? Bandito, that came out of my pocket. That's mine. Don't eat it. Don't eat that. That's mine. You want to play? You want to play because you're just a big boy, doggy? You're just a doggy. What's this? What's this? No. Okay. Gosh, stinker. They're just big dogs. Oh, but have your boundaries, man. With donkeys, you gotta have your boundaries down. If you let them get away with stuff, they will walk all over you. Okay, so we've got carrion birds circling overhead. That's a really good feeling. There's 4 of them total. Oh my goodness. Well, we're trying to keep it light and just keep the animals, get their vibe. Just get ready for the next thing, the emergency evacuation process. Luckily, we've got one in place. This sun is like sun on Mars. Okay, so we're taking the opportunity, since we're done with our barn chores, to harvest blackberries. We're sharing with the donkeys. They're so cute. So donkeys are incredibly smart. They have a bad reputation for having attitudes, bad attitudes. But it turns out they're just really smart. Aren't you? Are you smarty pants boy? Do you want one of these? They're so loving and gentle. As long as you let them. If you're loving and gentle to them, they'll be loving and gentle to you. Aren't you? Are you my sweet boy? Easter Bear is such a sweetie. He's gotten sweeter and sweeter the more I know him, the more he learns that I'm just here to be his friend, to clean up his mucky stall, to sing to him. He has a special song that I sing to him about Easter bonnets. He knows it's his song. They remember. I've seen a lot of videos where there'll be a donkey and they'll be reunited with the person who loved them as a baby. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Because they remember you. If you are sweet to them, they'll remember. If you're mean to them, they'll remember that too. Dominic, do you have anything to say? You want to come say hi? This is one of my baby boys. You sweet baby boy? Yeah. Yeah. It's so true. It's so true. Right? They love kisses too. They're just really affectionate. They're just as affectionate and playful as dogs. That's the truth about donkeys. Gosh, the ash falling is so strange and disconcerting. But we're just keeping it chill. Keeping it chill. Right? Good boy. You gotta tell him. You gotta tell him. You wanna eat my phone? Yeah, look at you, beautiful boy. You gotta tell them they're beautiful and tell them they're sweet. After a while, they'll believe you. Honestly, that kind of works for kids too. If you tell kids they're a blankety blank negative thing for long enough, they'll believe you. You tell them that they're sweet and courageous and brave and so smart, they will fill that role. Just give them the role you want them to fill. They'll rise to the challenge. My kid just reminded me, guess what? Donkeys need a job. So do, oh yeah, exactly. Donkeys need a job. Kids need a job. If you give them a job to do, they feel like they're important. They're part of the pack. They have something to do. They're not bored all day. Give them a job. Your job today was to lick all the juice off of our fingers of the blackberries, huh? And just kind of hang out and get petted. That's a good job. These guys would be really happy if they could like pull something or help clean something up. Donkeys are very helpful. I wish we had more jobs to give them because you guys would rise to that challenge. You would do those jobs. You would be so smart and happy with jobs to do. Most of us just need jobs to do. That is so true about humans as well. All right, so we know that for kids and animals and other people, it's really good to have emergency plans in place and maybe even practice those. Practice them in safe settings and see how it goes and see how well you can stick to your plan and what things go awry, and just keep practicing. And to bring you along on our little story, because of one of the emergencies, I ended up with, at least temporarily, another rabbit, which anybody who knows me is just not the worst thing in the whole world. So we've got 2 rabbits here in the yard with me at the moment. They're both male. One of them is altered, and I'm just seeing how they do together because I have a feeling they might actually get along. So we've got Cornelius on a leash because he likes to escape under the house and then not be able to get out again because he's so big. And then Fitz, who's the cutest thing, and he needs a solid older male role model in my mind. Hi, Cornelius. Hi, my big smart bunny. Look at you. I love your leash. You're looking good, buddy. He loves to be petted. You love your pets. And over here we have Fitzy in the QT pen. I learned that term at the farm. Quarantine pen. It's really not. It's just so that he can get used to being in a new environment with new friends. Hi, Fitz. What do you think about having new friends, buddy? Hi. Hello, love. You're super cute. Okay, more on their love story later.